Yeah, man, we back. Bootleg Cable Podcast, episode number 17. It's your boy P Double.
Yeah. And it's your boy Killer Cal.
We back, man.
Yeah,
Goddamn.
yeah,
Another week in the bag.
Yes, indeed, man. Thank God we here. Made it to another day.
True.
Yes, indeed.
Yo, man, this past weekend I was actually supposed to be in Jamaica.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was supposed to take a trip to Jamaica this past weekend, but it ain't really work out. You know what I'm saying? The funds wasn't where it needed to be. My Mayweather money was looking kind of funny.
Oh man, you ain't got that bag?
No, I wasn't in my bag.
He was in your bag, man.
So I couldn't make it to Jamaica or whatever. My cousin posted mad pictures from Jamaica. Mom Dukes just came back today or whatever, and she, you know what I'm saying?
So what was going on out there with the fam?
It was my grandmother's birthday.
Okay.
And Granny was turning 98 on him. So they had like a little, I don't want to say a birthday party or whatever, but you know what I'm saying? Everybody just kind of went out and supported that, and you know, it seems like they had a real good time with that.
Yeah, that's one thing in the Jamaican culture, you know, like when your elders, you know, get up there in age. We kind of go back every year, you know what I'm saying? You don't know if that's going to be the last year you get to see them. So,
exactly.
You know, we kind of go back every year to check them, you know?
Yeah. So I definitely wanted to do that, man. I'm kind of sorry that I didn't get a chance to go, but, you know, life, it is what it is. Hopefully I could probably do something, maybe spring break or, you know, sometime.
You know, the best time I like to go out to JA is when in the fruit season, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? When I could get some of that good apples and guineps and all that, you know, some mangoes, you know what I mean?
Just sit underneath a tree.
Yeah. Yes, man.
Yo,
ain't nothing like that, man.
People don't understand that, man. I mean, some places down here, some places in the States, they probably, you know what I'm saying, there's a lot of fruit trees or whatever. But I think that's one thing about, and I ain't grow up in Jamaica, so I ain't trying to front or whatever.
Right.
But just me visiting and you know, checking the fam and stuff like that, just doing stuff like that, especially when you're a little kid climbing the trees and doing all of that.
Ain't
it's
nothing
definitely
like,
a good
yo,
situation.
trust me, folks, man, believe me when I tell you this. If I had the best orange juice, if you had the best orange in your life, trust me, when you pick one off a tree,
boy,
in Jamaica, and you peel that motherfucker there, that's the truth, man.
And the earth there is just it's different, dude.
Right, I mean,
like everything grows nicely.
Yeah. So, everything just tastes better, man. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Yeah, man. So man, we back up in this, man. Where we at, man? We officially part of Trump Nation, man.
Yes, sir.
It's official, man. Sir. Donald Trump is now in, you know what I'm saying, in office. Wow.
You feel any different?
No, not at all. Not at all.
You ain't noticing the Trump Nation difference yet?
Nah. I mean,
me neither. I don't know.
Nah. I mean, and let me ask you this. I mean, you know, after the election and everything like that, you know, we seen like on the internet, you know, a lot of outlash and, you know, white people doing extra shit, whatever, showing off their racism and yada yada yada. Yeah. But like your personal experience, like on a day-to-day basis, like have you experienced anything like any mood change or shift?
Well, I guess some I didn't really get to see it, but I was told about it. Today at work, man, some dude came to the job. Dude work at the job. Yeah, and you know, and I guess at any job, you ain't really supposed to be talking politics and religion. Like it's like that's like a no.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I
usually get up and walk out the room. I'm like, you know what, man?
Yes, it's either you on one side or you on the other side. Exactly. So it's really no in between with all that.
You know what? If I'm doing talk politics, I hate the quiet motherfucker in the room. True. Like, nigga, you better get in on this shit. Don't just be sitting there, you know what I'm saying, observing it and you gonna report and shit.
I just honestly, man, I leave that shit alone. Like when niggas start talking, I'm just on my computer, I'm listening, but I ain't really trying to get into your conversation like that.
So what happened with Buddy though?
So this dude, you know, today is the inauguration day, and this dude came to work with a "Make America Great" hat on.
Oh man.
like just rocking that shit like yeah Trump is my man and I'm gonna rock my "Make America Great Again" hat to work.
You know what, I didn't see the inauguration, right, but I did get to see like around 3 o'clock when, you know, like he's getting saluted by the military and yada yada yada. He takes that ride in the Beast, they call it, that big ass limo.
When they were saying that, I was watching it. They kept he's getting out of the beast and he's riding in the beast. I was like, yo, because I was watching. I was listening to CNN while I was working. I was like, yo, they saying this to be funny? Like they calling Trump a beast, or why is that? You know what I'm saying? I didn't know that that was the name for the limo or whatever. But go ahead.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying, he's getting out the limo, man, and all that. You know what I mean? And I'm like, I'm looking at him standing there, and I'm like, you know what is crazy to me is that Trump is like the first president. You know what I mean? I don't know about in history, but as far as I recollect, you know what I'm saying, that's somebody we kind of know. Like, we don't know him personally.
Yeah.
But for the longest time, you've known who Donald Trump is.
Yeah, yeah.
So
definitely.
It was kind of strange to see, oh shit, this is Donald Trump standing right here. You know what I'm saying? That's like, you know what I'm saying? That's like that one homeboy from the block. He be like, yo, man, that nigga ain't gonna be shit.
You see that president of the United States.
President, I mean, let's put that in your job. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga ain't gonna be shit. And then he's fucking coming through running your company. Like,
right?
What the fuck is going on? Like, I gotta listen to this nigga now? Oh, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, man, Trump is like, I'm looking at him like, oh crap, man.
I don't know. Like, honestly, man, I was watching it. I was kind of like I said, I'm at work and I'm kind of glancing back and forth, listening to it, watching it, and I was just like, wow, like I can't believe this shit. Yeah, like it's happening. This is which Back to the Future that was part 2.
Yeah.
When Trump became president.
Yeah.
When they went Back to the Future. Yeah, part 2.
They said Trump became...
Yes.
Hey, oh, man. Don't do that to me, dog.
Back to the Future.
That's why I don't smoke weed, because hold on. Wait.
Back to the Future Part 2.
Hey, yo, a lot of shit.
They went back to the future, and Trump was president. And it was like, yo, what the fuck? There's
been a couple predictions in Back to the Future, though, man.
Yeah.
There's been a couple of them, man. Look it up, y'all. There's been a couple of predictions in Back to the Future that was accurate. And like I said, like, yo, for our whole lives, like, they say, like, when a black man thinks about, or somebody that's not well off thinks about a rich person, in their mind, that's who they think of is Donald Trump. You know what I'm saying? He's like, he embodies the, you know what I'm saying, what it is a rich white man is. Like, you know?
Yeah. And I mean, even if you listen to the music, man, it's just, especially with hip hop music, man, it's a lot of Donald Trump references throughout history. When it comes to money or whatever, Trump is like the first name. Yeah. Like even I think I sent you some lyrics the other day. Yeah. And it said who lay in the Trump for weeks. Bad Boys.
Bad Boy. Or, you know what I'm saying?
Honestly, truly, the entire time I was listening to that song from a kid until the other day. Yeah. I thought he said who lays in the trunk for weeks. Like on some plotting type shit or whatever the case is. I
even
was
Sheik
like,
Lou said, you know what I'm saying, up in the Trump Towers. Like, like there's a lot of, you know what I'm saying, Trump references, you know what I mean, throughout the years. And yeah, man, I mean, there it is. Like somebody that we kind of like has been a part of our lives. Whether you want to own it or not.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
He's been a part, like every household knows who Donald Trump is prior to Donald Trump becoming president.
Positive and negative. We know who he is.
We know who he is. Yeah. And that's why it kind of, it's trippy. And I think that's what fucks with a lot of people, that there goes that man right there.
Another thing that came to my mind when I saw him on TV. Yeah. I was like, I'm glad that Hillary Clinton not the president.
Yeah.
Not that I want Trump to be the president. Yeah. But I'm glad because until today, she was at the whatever that dinner that they have. They have like
right.
Until today, she been MIA since she lost.
Yeah.
So since November the 8th.
Yeah.
That November the 8th was the election, right?
Yeah.
So since November the 8th until today, January the 20th, she been missing. Nobody knows where Hillary been. Nobody's seen her. She ain't make no public appearances.
But that's the same thing that happened. That same thing happened with Mitt Romney. Like Mitt Romney was out. Like somebody spotted Mitt Romney at a gas station with a bad haircut and like a coffee spilled stained shirt. Like
I guess what brought it up a little bit higher than me. Yeah. Or a little bit higher to me was the fact that I saw Bernie Sanders grilling Betsy DeVos or whatever on Capitol Hill and all that shit. So that kind of, I was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Bernie, he lost to Hillary or whatever, but he's still out here rocking. He's still doing his thing, fighting for poor people, whatever. Yeah. And I just felt like Hillary was just gone in action, missing in action. Excuse me.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. So that kind of, I don't know if that's normal for them to kind of just disappear until whenever. Because, like, you know what I mean? As far as this whole political thing is, I would say I'm a newbie to the whole political arena. So, like, once again, I don't know if that's normal, but to me, that kind of spoke to her character a little bit. Like, damn, okay, if you lost, I feel like you should just come back like, yo, business as usual. Whatever you was doing before, just go ahead and keep rocking with that instead of just disappearing like that.
We all got fights and battles in life, and you know what I'm saying? Sometimes we compete in sports, video games, or whatever it may be, but this is like on a bigger scale, my nigga. It's not like just a regular L, like, you know what I'm saying? You just lost in a foot race, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but 2 months, nigga?
Yeah, I mean, like yo, it's a transfer of power going on right now. You know what I'm saying? So you got to figure out where you're going to be in all this. So, you know what I'm saying? The best thing to do, I would say, is tonsil back. You know what I'm saying? Check out the thing, and then you can move in a little later.
So you know what I'm saying? So you think she was back with a toothpick in her mouth? Like,
yeah. y'all gonna need me in here somewhere. Y'all gonna need me here.
She was there plotting with the toothpick.
Yeah. Like, she like, Oh yeah, I'm saying, I know y'all gonna need me, so I don't even have to jump in yet. You know what I'm saying? Y'all
I don't know, man. Like, for me, that,
and then her job is gone. Like,
Madam Secretary.
Right. Your job
Secretary
is completely gone. You know what I'm saying? That's a completely different. You don't have that job no more. So
get your out of work ass.
Get your out of
work. You unemployed. So she probably was on Craigslist looking for another job.
Oh shit, back page. Oh no, that's messed up.
Hillary was like, yo, let me try to find something out here. Let me find my place in the world.
Exactly. Let me go backpacking for a little bit.
But shit, man, it ain't like she the regular person that, you know what I'm saying, you lose your job, you don't want to tell your homies or whatever, like,
right, but
damn,
you know what I'm saying?
I don't even want to tell Killer that I lost my job or whatever.
You know what I mean? If you do lose your job, man, you ain't gonna go hang out at your job.
Just post up. Yo, this is where I used to work. They be looking like, Hillary, what you doing here?
What you doing here, man? Just holler at people on their lunch break. Like, what's going on?
Like, yo, Obama ain't here no more. Shit. That's crazy, man. That's crazy.
Yes, man. But yo, what you been doing with your time this week, though?
Just working, man. Just working. I don't know, man. It's been a slow week, man. I just feel like, nigga, sometimes you just get into the groove, or you just kind of get up, you go to work, and you come home, you go to sleep. I feel like I ain't really been sleeping too much. I've been staying up late watching movies. I was watching movies with the fam the other night. I just been, trying to put food on the table, man.
There it is, man, and spending quality time, man. Those are the most important things, you know what I'm saying, for a man or what have you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what I've been doing. Waking up, going, you know what I mean? I've been watching a lot of Viceland.
Yo, Viceland is my shit. Like, the channel Vice in general.
I've been hearing a lot about it.
Yeah.
And I never, like, you know what I'm saying, thought to, like, let me see what the fuck it's about. And then, like, over this last week, I've been watching a lot of Viceland, and I'm like,
you know what?
Yeah,
I found they have a nightly news that comes on HBO. They're real good about news to me. So like, I watch them a lot of the times for the news to kind of see what's cracking with the news, because I feel like it's more unbiased than, say, CNN or Fox News or whatever. Yeah, everything is good with them. So it's just like, I find myself watching them for news more often now, because it's like on a world view, and then they got dope ass documentaries. Yeah, man. Noisy documentaries. You saw the joint with E40? Yeah, man. I don't know if you saw that. You saw that?
The E40 joint? Nah. Yeah. I mean, like I said, this is my first week watching it. I've been watching it a lot, man. I'm like, yo, wow, what a network. You know what I mean? They could follow a dude walking around with a shopping cart for a fucking whole day. Like, and make it
should be interesting as hell.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Like,
I'm like, damn, like,
she's in a shopping cart,
right? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yo, I was like, yo, you know what I mean? Like I said, sometimes when you see an idea, and you're like, why didn't I think of that, man? Yeah. I mean, if you look at it and you really think about it, man, they cover all aspect of lives. You know what I'm saying?
They do.
Down to the motherfucker that you think that sits at home all day do nothing. All right, so what's interesting about your day, dog?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they cover it so well. You know, you're like, okay, let's cover this motherfucker. He sits on his couch. He goes into the refrigerator. What does he decide to eat? Like, you know, and why? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, wow, man, this is a dope little network, man.
They got some interesting programming.
It seems like they all about weed though.
That weed kit.
They all about weed, man. They cover every aspect of weed. They cover weed from weed in the field, to weed
growing, legalization,
legalization to, you know what I'm saying, recreational use, to weed being fucking deep fried. I seen a nigga deep fry a fucking weed leaf, man, nigga, and ate that shit. I was like, yo, that shit look delicious though.
When I watch Vice, I think that they have a big ass freaking table. And everybody just sit around and they just do drugs and they think about stuff to come to put on the network.
Absolutely.
And that shit, it just come out dope every
single time. Cause I mean, like, they be like, oh, yo, buddy over there, you be smoking, man. Yo, go cover that. Just come back with whatever you got.
We gonna rock with it.
We gonna rock with it. And, you know what I'm saying? They come back, man.
I think they one of the top 2 dopest networks out right
man.
I'm
actually really kind of sorry that I caught on kind of late. You know what I'm saying? And what some dudes
you know what? Before the network came out, I was big. I be big into YouTube and all that shit. So I was subscribed to them on YouTube, so I used to watch a lot of their stuff on YouTube, and they had their website or whatever. And then not too long ago, they came out with a network or whatever. But yeah, man,
it's going. What's Deezus and
Deezus and Mero?
Yeah. They just covering a bunch of like World Star YouTube videos, and you know what I mean, just talking about commentary. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty dope, man. It's pretty dope.
Yeah, man. So as far as back on Trump though, you think he'll become the worst president in U.S. history?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know if he's gonna become the worst president, because I mean, I think it's gonna be a matter of like how you looking at things. I think you know what I mean. It's like, what are you looking for? If you're looking for the traditional, you know what I'm saying, president, you're not gonna find it in Trump.
Yeah,
you're not. You know what I'm saying? I think Trump is going to do something. I think Trump is going to have an impact. I don't know if it's necessarily going to be the one we would want or would like, but I think he's going to be successful at whatever he's attempting to do.
True.
Yeah,
true. I guess because mostly he's been successful as far as his businesses goes and all that stuff. So, I guess you got to kind of expect that.
Yeah, whatever agenda it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, why do I feel like I'm putting my tinfoil out on when I feel like, why I feel like this was the plan the whole time? You know what I'm saying? The entire time, this was the plan right here.
Oh, no. You know what I'm saying? It might have been. It might have been.
Ain't no might, man. I feel like this is the whole time. This was the plan.
But I don't know. I guess when I look at him and I think about his success or whatever, you know, Trump proved that the polls don't really mean shit.
Yeah.
But at the same time, he got the second lowest approval rating of any president in history.
Right.
So like he coming in at like 40-something% or something. You know what I'm saying? Something crazy like that. Where it's just like, yo, it seems like majority of the people hate him because majority of people have to not hate him but dislike him or not favor him because I think Hillary Clinton won a popular vote by almost 3 million votes.
Yeah.
So, and what it was, like 65 million for Hillary, 65 plus, and then for him it was like 63 plus.
Yeah.
So it's more than half the country out here really ain't rocking with Trump.
Right.
So it's like, I look at that and I say, damn, like, can he be successful? Can his approval rating rise by whatever his policies might be, or you know what I mean?
The reason being, like, you know, the average American, you know what I mean, the average folk out there that's not approving of, you know what I mean, of Donald Trump, you know what I'm saying, he don't really have to talk to their ass.
That's true.
You don't got to deal with them. You know what I'm saying? All the politicians who have their hands in certain financial situations or whatever, he got them by the nuts right now. You know what I'm saying? He like, nigga, I could fuck with your money. You better agree with what I got going on right now.
I got my hands on the balls of America right now.
Yeah, man. What you seen that shit with the lady at the wax museum grabbing Donald Trump's nuts? Yeah, she had the wax statue with Donald Trump, you know what I'm saying? And she got her no top on, you know what I'm saying, with the titties out, and across the chest is written "grab back."
That's what's up.
Hey, that's what's up. So I rock with that. I grab some pussies, you grab some nuts. Hey, we all living.
It is what it is.
Yeah, man.
I don't know, man. They was making a big deal about this whole inauguration or whatever, and you know, I guess the whole thing was, I guess, which side of it do you see yourself on? Do you see it as the inauguration is just a transfer of power? Yeah. Or you feel like if you go to the inauguration, you supporting whoever the incoming president is? Like, how do you see that shit?
How do I see it? No, because I mean, like, I think a majority of the people there is in disapproval of Donald Trump being president. It is a lot of protesters at the inauguration, bro.
And then also I saw they showed like an aerial view of the difference between. I guess supposedly it was taken at the same time. Yeah. And when Obama got inaugurated in 2009. Yeah. And then they took it at the same time again today when Trump got inaugurated. Yeah. And it was like that shit was on swole. Yeah. When Obama got inaugurated.
And now it's on like
not even half the people I was there. Not even half.
I was like
for Trump.
Yeah. They was like the most people I saw was in front of his hotel in Washington.
Yeah.
and then across the street is a whole bunch of people. Yeah. That's you know what I'm saying, protesting with, you know what I'm saying, signs against, you know what I'm saying, Donald Trump.
And it's crazy because if you look at it, they say Obama is leaving with one of the highest approval rates ever of any president leaving office, and this dude is coming in with the lowest approval rating of any president entering office.
Yeah, man. I mean, like I said, I feel like this was the plan this entire time, man. For somebody like this to be in office right now, I mean, there's got to be some kind of higher power aiding this situation right now. I'm putting my tinfoil hat on, I know. But hey, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, no, bad. Yeah. Shit, keeping with Trump, Betsy DeVos is education secretary. Yeah. Right? And we spoke about her a little bit before a couple podcasts ago.
Yeah. With her
she was the
husband
chick from Michigan or whatever. Yeah. Her and her husband is billionaires. Yeah. You know,
her husband financed Donald Trump's, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. She was in charge of the whole education system in Michigan or whatever. And then it's a difference between, like, say, the inner city, what's going on there, and what's going on in, I guess, the suburbs of Michigan or whatever the case is, the nicer parts. And I guess she causing controversy due to her husband and the ties that they have. Yeah. They donated millions and millions of dollars to the campaign. Yeah. Blah 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 blah. And I guess the big question is she qualified for the position, or did she pretty much pay for that shit?
Yeah, husband bought it for her. Definitely. You know what I'm saying? There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. That position was copped, as were a lot of other positions, you know what I'm saying, that was filled in. You know, so and I was listening today, and I was like, as far as I understand, there's no Hispanics in this cabinet at all. This is the first time in decades.
Really?
Yeah, that no Hispanic, there was not a representative from the Hispanic
so community at all. As far as a black community, what's his face is just the one. Yeah. Doctor, what's his name? Dr. Carson.
Dr. Carson is the one. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you know, Token was the only Token and Chef was the only black characters on South Park, right?
Damn, boy.
You gotta put one in there somewhere.
Gotta put one in there, man. You know what I'm saying? Fucking for Steve Harvey has to go check out Donald Trump. What was it? What was the other motherfucker that
Jim Brown.
Jim Brown, man.
And Ray Lewis.
And
Kanye. I guess West. Kanye opened the floodgates.
Yeah, man. Oh man. Wow. Like, what is going on, right? It just so money can buy anything, to me, is what I'm showing.
You know what?
Like, everybody got a price, my nigga. When I
look at that though, I really don't know how to feel about it though, because in one sense, if I look at it and I say, all right. Yeah. What's the harm in meeting with this dude if you have your own agenda? Like, say if I'm going,
yeah, go ahead, man.
You can combat it. I look at it and I say, if I'm going and I have my agenda that I'm trying to push. If I say I'm pushing for the betterment of black folks or whatever, and I'm coming to holler at Trump like, yo, what you gonna do for me and my peoples? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna need you to do this, X, Y, Z, whatever. I look at that and I say, it ain't no harm in doing that. But then other people look at it and they say, oh, he out here cooning, he Uncle Tom, this and that, why would you meet with him, this, that, and the third. And I kind of see both sides, but then I look at it at the same time and I say, which one do you want? Do you want this dude to just be in office and have free reign to do whatever the fuck he want to do? Or let's at least try to check him.
Steve Harvey, that's who's gonna check him. All right, let me say this.
Not at all, but go ahead.
Let me say this. All right, fucking. There's been the PP scandal going on with Donald Trump, right? Mm-hmm. They saying Trump has a couple of hookers came over because he didn't like Obama that much that he brought them bitches over to go pee on the bed that him and his wife slept on. Because you know what I'm saying, he was forced to stay in the presidential suite that they stayed in. Okay, right? Donald Trump had an interview, sat down, dog, with an interview, you know what I'm saying, explaining, there ain't no tape out there. I ain't pee, you ain't gonna find nothing like that. It's not true. It didn't happen. I'd be shocked if there was a tape that came out. So that's why I know it's not true. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Yes, that's what the man said.
That was his words.
That was his words.
I would be shocked if a tape came out.
Imagine if a tape came out.
So that's how I know that it's not true.
If there was a tape come out. So that's what I'm telling you. There is no tape. It does not exist. I am sure. I am quite certain. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, he went on TV like, yo, somebody accused me of some shit like that and ain't true?
Nah. Fuck out of here. I ain't do that. But I'm not going to do a sit down like a Barbara Walters fucking interview about this motherfucking shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you have to do that much damage control, you know what I'm saying, to prove that ain't true. But here's my point though. Okay.
Like for Steve Harvey, Kanye West, and all of them to go and, you know what I'm saying, like if you're celebrities and you want to go have that dialogue, why are you having to be behind closed doors?
I don't know.
Why isn't that conversation revealed to all of us? What did you discuss? What was the approach? You see what I'm saying? So why is it that I just went over there to go talk about this thing? What did y'all talk about? Oh, because what are you going to do for the black community? But what did you ask him to do for the black community? None of this shit. It's just, y'all just there for this photo op for this motherfucker.
At least,
you know what I'm saying?
At least the boy Yeezus kept it real and he was like, yo, I'm just here to take a picture.
Because he got paid for that shit, dog. Yeezus got paid. This nigga, he dyed his hair blonde. People don't even talk about that. Why would he dye his hair blonde in the same haircut fashion as Donald Trump? Like, they playing that game, man. They playing that game and people ain't trying to like fucking acknowledge that. Like, yo, these niggas is spat in our eyes, dog. Like, I be thinking about it, I'm like, yo, when they came and like took slaves from Africa or whatever, they had to convince a couple of niggas to fucking come in on this shit.
True. They did. Somehow, some way.
You know what I'm saying? Like
so you think they paid them niggas?
I'm like, yo, y'all niggas go tell them to have this fucking ill ass party right now. Round the motherfuckers up, nigga. We gonna surround them like this with 5 fucking musket guns, nigga, and we gonna get these motherfuckers on this boat. You know what I'm saying? Like, dog, I can't believe like, yo, motherfuckers came from America or Europe or whatever on fucking like 5 boats and do all these niggas without some kind of cooperation from. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean,
there had to be a nigga that sold out, bro.
Oh, hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like this is what these niggas is doing right now. For the fact that you go on there and fucking sitting down with this man, and I don't know what you talked about. You just telling me you talked about these things.
But
why?
I guess the whole sellout thing for me is with them. Like, I don't feel like they in any position to where we should give a fuck if they sell out or not.
What do you mean?
I don't feel like Kanye is in that influential of a position to where, like, nigga, if you sold out, I really don't give a damn if you sold out. But that's
you because you're a logical thinking person. But there's followers of Steve Harvey. There's followers of Kanye. You see what I'm saying? They appeal to a certain demographic or a certain group of people. I guess
me being an independent thinker or whatever the case is, I could look at it and be like, yo, man, you know, even if you my favorite artist in the world, you my favorite actor, ball player, whatever.
Right.
I could look at it and be like, yo, nigga, you just did some bullshit.
Okay, my nigga. All right. What's her name? Cassette Michelle.
Yeah.
Performing, right?
Yeah.
At the inauguration, right?
Uh-huh.
I mean, like, let's say, let's take, you probably know what the figure is, but let's take that figure out your mind and say, look, you running a venue, you want Cassette Michelle to perform.
Yeah.
How much would you want to pay Cassette Michelle?
Not that much, because she ain't popping.
Right. So why they offer her $750 million to come?
750,000?
$1,000. Yeah, my bad. Bootleg cable. I fuck that shit up all the time. But yeah, even still, $750,000 to perform at that inauguration. Why is that number so high?
Because they can't get anybody else to come.
So they're just telling you I could buy anybody I want, my nigga. We gonna throw money at motherfuckers, and somebody's gonna bite, dog. You see what I'm saying? Because they wanted a black performer so fucking bad that they willing to pay the cost of that.
When do these motherfuckers perform though? That was I guess that's my question.
I don't even give a shit. I'm not gonna watch. Yo, like somebody, I listened to somebody said it. Yo, like, yo, we should not tune into inauguration because we don't want to give him those ratings. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, word. I fuck with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna watch it on YouTube. I'm not gonna watch any of this shit. Like I fuck with that. I fuck with that mentality all the way. Yeah. So I don't give a shit when she's performing or why she performing. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm observing is that yo, I mean, yeah, I get it. Like, yo, 750 mil. Like, who wouldn't pass that up?
750,000.
Oh, fuck. See, I told you I keep fucking that up. But 750,000, like, yo, who wouldn't pass that up?
Exactly.
Yeah,
and that's another thing now.
Yeah,
let's just put it like this. The way I see Chrisette Michele, she got a fan base or whatever, but to me, she a starving artist. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because I haven't heard shit from her in so long. Yeah. And really and truly, I can't even name 2 Chrisette Michele songs.
Yeah, that's
true. You know
what
I'm saying? Yeah. I done heard a couple of songs that she been on, whatever. Yeah. But like you said, they're throwing money at her because she a black artist and they want her to perform. And eventually, you throwing out all this money or whatever, somebody gonna bite.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't no way around it. Somebody's
gonna bite. But I'm saying they just showing you that everybody got a price at the end of the day, and money run the world, dog.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
Everybody does have a price.
Yeah, but I'm saying what I'm saying is, okay, I don't fault her for doing it. You know what I'm saying? Because I probably would have, but let's not fall for why they offered that money. You know what I'm saying? Let's not fall for the reason why they need her. Let's not fall for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to like stone Chrisette Michele or but I'm like, yo,
her fans
her fans definitely is. Everybody kind of is. Everybody kind of like, yo, turn their back on, you know what I'm saying, that performance. Like, a couple motherfuckers got offered a lot of money to do this shit. And they was like, nah, you know what I'm saying? So let's not ignore.
But those are people, like you said, everybody got their price. Those are people that's already established.
Right.
It's people like, yo, fuck out of here, nigga. Yeah. I ain't gonna sell out my peoples for that kind of money, whatever.
But you gonna find somebody that will, though. And they found somebody that did.
Somebody gonna tap dance.
Yeah. Damn, man. And I feel like, yo, that's why we are. And like, I love to see like the people that's talking up against this, and you know what I'm saying, like, yo, man, y'all out here cooning and calling it out. T.I., you know what I'm saying, calling out these motherfuckers for doing what they doing. Yeah. Telling people like, yo, let's not be a part of that. Let's not support that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I love to see that, whatever. But like, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, I feel like for the longest time, man, you know what I'm saying, somebody's been tap dancing, like you said, man. Somebody has been tap dancing, bro.
I don't know. Like,
you know what I mean?
Like I said, man.
And why do I feel like this was the plan all along?
Because it probably was.
Yes. Yes. 8 ball in the pocket.
As far as Betsy goes, though, do you think that the American school system, when it comes to poor people on a whole, will it mirror that of Detroit, where it's kind of like, you know, if you got money, you can get a good school, and if you don't got no money, we're gonna put you in these shitty public schools? Do you think that that's the way it's running right now in Detroit is gonna transfer throughout the United States, where it's just like, yo, rich versus poor, where that's kind of how it's been for 400 years or whatever? But at the same time, like, do you think it's gonna be more apparent now?
Yeah, I mean,
with this bitch being in charge.
I mean, look, like I could say that, like, you know what I'm saying, in business and everything like that, I know they do like test fields, and they'll test, you know what I'm saying, if they got enough time and enough finances, they'll go ahead and test something out somewhere and see if it works. And I mean, I can't ignore the fact that she got this position, you know what I'm saying, after she pretty much ruined the school system in her own state. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I can't ignore the fact that and say like that wasn't the test field for the bullshit. I feel like that's what it was. Like, but you weren't successful. You weren't.
She wasn't.
You weren't on, you know what I'm saying, pretty much on no level.
Then again, put the tinfoil hat on again.
My tinfoil hat staying on these days,
and
bro.
Just think about it as in how we as black folks have been treated since day one here. Yeah. Right? So if you look at it in that situation, Detroit, for example.
Yeah.
Most of those people are poor black people that's suffering from negative school districts and whatever. Do you think that that's the bigger agenda for that to transfer all across the United States, where it's just like, yo, I said it before. A lot of these laws is made to keep black folks down and to raise the white man up. Like you said before, it's gonna be some casualties. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, indeed.
That's the design. But at the same time, it's gonna be poor white people that suffer from that shit too.
Right.
It's gonna be poor Hispanics. But at the end of the day, the majority of it is always gonna be us. That's
right. Because we count for like what, 8%.
Something like that. I don't even know the percentage.
Well, we are low ass fucking percent out here.
Yeah.
And we do a larger percentage of black people are poor and impoverished. So yeah, we're gonna suffer from the results of these things. Like, you know what I'm saying? What they gonna have it like choice schools? Like, you know what I'm saying? You could go ahead and pick a school that's not in your district. So yeah, like that school might be kind of far away from, like, if you map it out and like say, all right, let's keep these schools far away from the black community where they can't get out there and they can't have that. You know what I'm saying?
It's kind of the same situation right now.
So you're going to have an A school that's way out your reach.
Yeah.
And like, then that A school is going to be filled up.
It's kind of something like that similar right now down here. For example, the school that my kids go to. Yeah. It's kids that come out of poor neighborhoods or whatever that come there, but they got to take the bus, the city bus, and they got to, it's a bop for them to get there. Yeah. And I don't know if I think they accept you based on your grades or whatever the case is. But I don't want my kids to go to a school in the hood. Nah. Because I feel like the teachers there really don't give a shit. But at the same time, I came out of a school in the hood.
It's not even the teachers, bro. Nah. I'm scared of the kids. Be honest with you. I'm keeping it real. Influential kids, you know what I'm saying? Negative kids, that's just, you know what I'm saying? I don't want my kids going to school where they fucking, you know what I'm saying, gotta wash their ass every second. Although it does make you tougher. But at the same time, I want them to focus on their education, you know what I mean? And that's what's, you know what I mean? I want to come home like, yo, how was, you know what I'm saying, what'd you learn today? Tell me about that. I don't want to hear like, yo, I had to check this bitch today. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear that. Yeah. So I mean, I've been listening. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, like T.I.'s been speaking up for the black community and telling us to stay away and be mindful.
But are we looking up to T.I. though?
No, listen.
Go ahead. Like when I think about stuff like that, right? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You always want to stick up for your peoples, hold your people high, and all that. I respect that. I respect what he's doing. Yeah.
But he's privileged,
nigga. Come on, cousin.
He's privileged. He has money.
Not that he's privileged, but you ain't made the best choices to be looking at other motherfuckers about whatever it is that they doing. All right. So sometimes it ain't the message. Yeah, it is the messenger.
Right. Absolutely. You're absolutely right, Dub. But I could say, like, you know what I'm saying, just like Obama said, like, yo, sometimes we need to listen to the objectives of, you know what I'm saying, people that we're not necessarily with, and see if there is a point in there that we can agree with. You see what I'm saying?
Like I said, I agree with him.
I agree with him. So I'm not giving them all that.
Nigga.
I'm not dick riding them or whatever. But what I'm saying is this:
these silences, bruh. Huh? You ain't gonna hear shit. Just choo 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 choo.
Hey, listen. All right, fuck all that. But what I'm saying is, like, all right, with these schools, with the school thing, right? Like, our money needs to go into, like, if you know what I'm saying, charter schools and all that. Our money needs to go into that. To keep these good schools in our communities, to pay these good teachers to teach our kids. You see what I'm saying? Because they ain't gonna do it for us. They're gonna put it out of reach.
I agree, but then again, it's simple to say that, right? Yeah. Because at the same time, our money needs to go there. Yeah. But are we making enough money to have our money go there?
Man, listen. I listen. Look.
So
are we making enough money? I think we are. I always believe, like, money is an illusion at the end of the fucking day.
Oh hell yeah!
You know what I'm
saying?
Money
is all bullshit.
Money's all bullshit.
But at the same time,
at the same time, like, all right, are you willing to make sacrifices for the greater good?
I think most people are. I think most
sometimes I can't make that sacrifice in my own house, so I understand how hard
I think that most people are willing to make sacrifices for the greater good.
Yeah,
but at the same time, that's why you have so much people trying to take advantage of the system, because I feel like in general, it ain't too much opportunity out here, especially if you fuck up.
Yeah, you
got an arrest record.
Yeah.
You got a felony or something on your thing, or you know what I'm saying?
But
just like little, you got tattoos on your lower arm.
But
your skin a little bit too dark.
But we can't hold on to bad decisions that were made, and you know what I'm saying that paint the picture for the future. You know what I'm saying? Those are bad decisions, and that somebody might have made. They got arrested. They got these tattoos or whatever. But
at the same
for
time,
the future, what are we trying to do?
At the same time, we can't deny that holds us back.
That holds us back, but if we keep holding on to that point and owning that so damn much, like how are we gonna move forward, dog? You know what I'm saying? Oh, you're like, all right, they don't give a fuck. Somebody's going out here, I'm on my block. This is where niggas love me at. This is what it's about right here. I fuck with this right here, dog. Hey, I shoot a nigga if he come through out here. You know what I'm saying?
That's not what I'm saying.
Like, where's the forward movement? Where we gotta concentrate on the forward movement. So yeah, I understand what the negative are, and those are casualties.
I'm just saying, like you said, it's hard for you to do that in your own home, right?
Yeah.
And I would look at you and I'd be like, yo, Killer doing pretty good for himself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Whether you are or you're not, whatever the case is, I look at you and I'd be like, yo, you're doing good for yourself.
Right.
Think of somebody that's lower than you that's not really doing that good for themselves.
Right.
And how hard it is for you.
Yeah.
That one bad decision to say, you know what, man, let me just ball out for the weekend.
Yeah.
Let me take my kids out to wherever to go eat. Yeah. Let me go to a club. Let me buy some nice sneakers, whatever, knowing that, okay, I got daycare to pay next week.
Right.
I got rent to pay next week. I got my school fees to pay, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If it's hard for you that's doing pretty good, it's even harder for that other person that's lower than you.
I understand.
Because their fuck up is worth much more than your fuck up. Because you can come back from your shit because you already know what you got going on. You're like, yo,
I know what I got to protect.
Exactly.
I know what I got to protect. So, yeah, I agree with that, Dub. But what I'm trying to say is we can't just subscribe to that. We have to push this shit forward, and we have to say, yo, listen, man, we need to get our money together. We need to show somebody that this is the way, man.
Yo, black folks been saying that shit since Malcolm
X.
Well,
let's stop saying it and start doing it, man.
Since Frederick Douglass. Since whoever else I can't even name.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like Muhammad Ali, Minister Farrakhan, like everybody's been saying that shit
for the longest time. We need to put our money together. But hold on.
Here's how it's really going to directly affect us right now.
Somebody spoke about that recently.
You can see the punch coming, man. Like you ain't gonna duck, nigga.
Somebody spoke about that recently. I think it was Tariq Nasheed. I don't know if you know who that is or whatever. But
no fucking clue.
All right. Tariq Nasheed, a pro-black dude or whatever, and he speak highly of different. Yeah. He got solutions for the black community. This, that, whatever. He kind of like Dr. Umar Johnson, but I don't think he as radical as Umar Johnson.
Yeah.
But anyway, I think it was him that was talking about it, and he was talking about Black Wall Street. You know,
I know.
Tulsa, Oklahoma, and all that shit.
Yeah, people Google Black Wall Street.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Watch some documentaries about it.
So he was talking about Black Wall Street and how us as black folks, we invested in our own communities, this, that, and the third,
Yeah.
And then basically the government, the white folks came through and fucked it all up because we was doing too good. We didn't need them in our business, and we made sure that we did what we needed to do.
Yeah.
But he was saying what happened with them is they didn't have a way to protect themselves.
Yeah.
So basically they had their money and everything. They didn't have no guns. They didn't have no means of protection.
Right.
They didn't think like, yo, we need this or whatever.
Yeah.
Because he was
that's
like,
how they got us on them boats, dog. Africans was out there, nigga. We had bow and arrows, dog. We didn't think like motherfuckers come with musket guns, dog. See what I'm saying? So I'll give them, yo, you came with a fucking rifle, bro. We was over there. You know what I'm saying? We didn't think niggas was gonna come out with us. You know what I'm saying? So we wasn't as... You know what I mean?
At the same time, whenever somebody say that, yo, black folks need to do this and we need to do that.
Yeah.
The question always ends up being how.
Yo,
how?
Okay.
Like how can you convince, especially somebody, let's say somebody from Chicago, niggas that really don't give a fuck about nothing.
That's what I'm saying.
You give a fuck about everything.
Yeah.
How can you convince somebody that don't give a care about nothing?
Real quick.
To give a care about something into the point where they subscribe to the fact that, yo, we need to pool our money together, spend money in our own communities, do whatever we can to do for the benefit of not only me and you, but our kids and our further generations and this, that, and the third. How can you get people like that to understand that?
Do you love your life?
I do.
All right. Let's ask them that. Do you love your life? Do you love where you at right now?
And I would think that they would say no.
So if you don't, this is the punch. We see the punch coming, bro. Do you want to get hit in the face with it and say, I didn't hurt that much? Or do you want to duck? That's what I'm trying to say. Like, we need to duck that fucking punch, dog. You know what I'm saying? We need to come together. I'm not saying we need to open up Black Wall Street. You know what I'm saying? Like, I seen somebody the other day was like, yo, let's just take our money out of, you know what I'm saying, the white banks and put it in the black banks. I'm like,
what the fuck does that do?
I don't.
Nothing.
You know what I'm saying? Nothing at all.
At the end of the day, all them banks is trying to rob your ass.
Yeah. That's what a bank is set up for.
That's it.
They
there to make money.
That's it.
Black or white.
Black. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
Like, and you know what? I almost subscribed to that shit. When that shit happened, I was just like, let me find a black bank.
Yeah.
Let me take my money out and put it in a black bank.
Set, yo. Like, I feel you, because I felt the same way. I looked up, I'm like, but then I thought about it, I'm like, why? So I could be inconvenienced when it's time for me to go to the ATM to take out money because it's only one, and that shit is way the fuck down in Miami. That's
where that shit at.
Exactly.
One black-owned bank, and that shit is in Miami. And I'm supposed to take my money out of this bank
and go down there.
Who's trying to rob me?
And every time I want to go to Presto or something, I gotta get charged $3 because you way the fuck in Miami. Look, and I get it. You know what I'm saying? Good job. Keep it up. I get somebody that lives in Miami. Go ahead to that black bank. You know what I'm saying? If you choose to. But like at the end of the day, that's not what I'm saying, dog. It's education, and this education is for the future of our kids.
It is.
The betterment of our, you know what I'm saying, us. Black people, we got, you know what I'm saying? That's what we're here for. We're here to spread. You know what I'm saying? As human beings, dog, we here to like gain knowledge and spread it. And, you know what I'm saying? Keep the shit moving forward, dude. And I think education is what the key is, bro.
You're speaking from the point of a person that gives a damn, though.
Well, so what the fuck? What? Why I can't speak, dog? I'm gonna speak.
Yes, you can. You know what I'm saying? That's not the problem. The problem is you and everybody else like you and me to get the people that don't give a damn to give a damn. How can we get them? Because
you know what the worst thing I'm gonna say right now? You know what the worst thing I'm gonna say right now, Dub?
We haven't been able to do it for over 400 years.
I'm gonna say right now, Dub, fuck them.
I rock with that.
Fuck them.
I rock with that. I have no comeback for that
shit. That's it.
So they just casualties.
They're casualties, bruh. Because you're making yourself a casualty. If you can't see the bigger picture and you can't see, you know what I'm saying, the goal and the aim that we need to, where we need to be at, fuck it. Fuck you. I'm sorry.
Fuck y'all.
Fuck y'all. Because it's fuck me if I come down there.
I got no words for that
Here's the thing. Who's harder, me or somebody that has nothing to lose? You know what I'm saying? If I go to the hood and niggas try me and test me, I might not do nothing. I might not want to fight this nigga. I might not want to shoot this nigga. Because why? I got shit to lose. I got a family and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? To survive for.
Yeah.
If you don't have nothing to lose, then you know what I'm saying? That don't make you harder than me. You know what I'm saying? So say vice versa, bruh. You know what I'm saying?
Like Redman, one of my favorite artists said, he said, I'm a father and the blood of a father rides a lot harder.
That's deep. That's deep, man.
Just saying the blood of a father. And when he said that shit, I was like,
that's deep.
Feel you, cousin.
That's deep.
That's why I rock with you.
That's deep.
It's like I ain't a gangster, I'm a father.
Yeah,
and
man.
the blood of a father rides a lot harder.
That's what I'm saying.
So like you said, that'd be like one of them situations where, yo, I know what I got to lose. I ain't got to prove shit to you by beating your ass or being out here fighting 10 niggas at the same time or clapping.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I could look like I ain't about the shits right now, but at the end of the day, I'm going home to my family. My family gonna love me. I got kids that I want to raise up to be better than me. it is what it is.
Exactly. So we got to push that for that, man. You know what I'm saying? For all the, like, you know what I'm saying? For the longest time, I even thought about it the other day. I was like, man, listen, man, for the longest time, man, like, I don't consider myself as a fighter, you know what I mean, all the way. I didn't get into a lot of fights in my whole life or da-da-da. And I asked myself, like, yo, I know niggas that'll fight on a dime, bro. And I asked myself, I was like, yo, you know what? I always felt like I need a good reason to fight. And the only times I got into fights was when I felt like I have a good fucking reason. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't fight for no reason. And I always hate to see people that fight for stupid ass reasons. Yeah. Like, damn, you fight for that ignorant ass shit or that stupid ass fucking reason right there. And like, yo, one of the biggest reasons I feel like right now is family, bro. I will fight tooth and nail for that. You know what I'm saying? Tooth and nail for that. I would not let nobody come in between that, bro. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I understand everybody has different moral codes. I don't know what the cornerstone of everybody's moral code is and what your experiences are, da-da-da. You know what I'm saying? I understand it's different. But, you know what I'm saying? There's I got to say, man, I'm going to fight for family all the time, dog.
Definitely, man.
I'm here to push that forward, dude.
I rock with that, man.
Yes, sir.
I rock with that. Shit, man. Did you see the situation in Illinois? I forgot what city in Illinois where this dude was riding down the street, or not riding down the street. I guess his car was parked on the side of the street, and I guess he was like fixing something on his sunroof or something like that. Yeah. Did you see that?
I saw the video for that, man.
For those that don't know, it's a situation in Illinois where dude was on the side of the road. I guess he had something. He was supposedly fixing something on his roof. I don't know if he had a screwdriver in his hand, whatever the case is. But whatever he did, it gave the illusion that he was breaking into the car, right? Passerby driving by, white lady. I guess he was in a pretty decent neighborhood or something like that. She calls the police and says, hey, I see this guy. I think he's breaking into this car, this, that, and the third, whatever. So this lady decides to, I guess, bust a U-turn or whatever. And she follows him. And I guess while she's following him, she beeping the horn, this, that, and the third. And while she's on the phone with the police, she's talking to the police and she's like, I hope I'm not, it's, you know, can you describe the person for me? It was a black male. No, she didn't say that.
I hope I'm not racially profiling. I hope I'm not racially Yeah. All right, Dub.
Finish the story for the people that don't know.
Okay, so she gets on the phone and she says, like, yo, I hope I'm not racially profiling right now, but it was an African American male. You know, I saw him. They was like, well, did he break into the car, ma'am? Did you see him breaking into the car? And she kind of like didn't want to say yes, but she did anyways.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She's like, yeah, you know what I mean? I don't want to come off like I'm racially profiling, but yeah, you know, da-da-da. So, boom. You know what I mean? The video skips to when the officers pull this young man over. Yeah. He gets out the car, like, get on the floor. He puts his hands up. Right. He gets on the like, get on the floor, get on the floor. For a second, he kind of pauses. Because I guess I'm like, just like if I was in that situation, I'll pause. But I'm not trying to interject my opinions as yet. Yeah. But so for a second he pauses. He looks right, but he tries to get on the floor towards the direction of his car.
Yeah. So he kind of turns around or whatever almost.
The officers rushed him. Like, I'm like, wow, I ain't know they just that many officers. Like there was like
6 of them.
6 of them. They all rushed
this
him.
Nigga with Chung Lee kicks.
Yeah, they
Saget knees.
Yeah. So one of the
tiger knees.
So get down. Damn, boy.
Tiger knee.
We go. Wait. We go. Yo, you wild hard. Yo, we gonna get into how we feel about it after we finish the setup, my nigga. Like, so that he on the floor
lose.
Yo, one of them niggas, all right, fuck it. I ain't gonna get the setup. What I seen him, I'm like, yo, bro, you wearing a red shirt, officer. You the only officer with a red shirt, and you there digging in on this nigga. You saw him? Yeah. Like,
fucking the ribs up.
Fucking him up.
Stop resisting. Stop resisting.
Yeah, but what had me dying was like, yo, these niggas is fucking him up. They was like, hey, man, we told you to get down. Like, all right, officer, my bad. Like, yo, them niggas is fucking you up. He like, yo, like, I was just trying to fix something on my roof.
He's like, no, I didn't.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. I'm like, oh, proper speaking ass nigga, like, get mad, cuz.
Because he wasn't mad and he wasn't even hurting. Them niggas ain't do no. Them officers didn't do no damage, right? I think they was all trying to hit, and nobody was getting their hits in. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because too many people on them. Like, but all right, how do you feel about it? Because I think me and you gonna have opposing views on this.
All right, so I feel like at first he did the right thing. Well, no, he started off by doing the wrong thing. Right?
Right.
He started off by hopping out the car.
Definitely.
First of all, you shouldn't have hopped out the car.
No, not at all.
But in doing wrong by hopping out the car as soon as you pull over, I think he had the right idea of having his hands in the air.
He did.
Right? Now,
the mistake he made was when he had his hands in the air, though. If you think about it, the car is towards his left elbow.
Yeah.
They asked him to get down.
Yeah.
First he froze. And he attempted to get down, but he attempted to get down in the direction of his vehicle.
Yes.
That wasn't a good idea.
Hold on.
But I understand you're not making the right decisions at this point right now.
Exactly. I'm looking at it and I'm saying, he's scared as shit, whatever. All right, so he hop out the car, scared as shit, hands in the air. All right, cool. My thing from that point on is you got 6 motherfuckers screaming at you to do different shit.
Yeah.
One person say, get down on the ground.
Yeah.
One person say hand in the air.
Yeah.
One person say whatever.
Yeah.
So you like, I don't know who or what he heard.
Yeah. Right.
You already fucked up by getting out the car like that. Right.
And
I don't know what he heard.
Yeah.
Whatever the case is.
True.
He didn't do the right thing immediately.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So it was just like, yo.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say at this time. It is what it is.
Right.
And then niggas just started wailing on them or whatever the case is.
All right. So, I mean, all right. They started wailing on them, and I felt like, they was trying to get him down to the ground. Like, if you watch football, you try to see when, like, they tackle somebody and they trying to get him down. You like, this one dude and none of them can get him down. Yeah. Well, everybody's trying to tackle you at the same time. That's actually keeping you up.
Yeah,
so you know what I'm saying? He can't go down because everybody's trying to tackle him down in a different position, and he's actually staying up. Now, my thing of this is like, I'm looking at it like, all right, and Dub, you know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, I know where you're going with your point, whatever, right? You know what I'm saying? This white lady definitely did racially profile this young man, and saying that he got into the car. But I then I asked myself, when this young man got on the floor, right? This is after he got out of the car. Nobody said what happened, what you did. What did he say to them, those officers?
Oh, he said, it's my car, this, that, and the third.
I was trying to fix something on the roof.
I was trying to fix something on the roof. Like, so he was explaining.
He already, off rip to me, I'm like, you kind of understand.
Yeah.
That somebody might have viewed that.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Thought that you were stealing a car.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But
so
he was saying
he himself.
He was saying it in the car also. Because they have a video. I don't know if you heard the audio recording inside the car.
No.
Did you hear that?
No, I didn't.
So when he got inside the car, he was talking on the phone. He was like, is somebody following me? This, that, and the third.
Yeah.
And he was like, yo, I don't know if they, he was like, yo, they always think that we doing something wrong, whatever. Yeah. And he was like, this person is beeping. So he was trying to lose whoever it was behind him. Right. And at the same time, he was explaining on the phone that, yo, they might have thought that I was breaking in my car. Yeah. This, that, and the third, whatever.
Right.
So he knew all of that already.
So, So he already digested that in his own mind that, all right, I understand how this looks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's unfortunate, but I understand how this looks. So my position, I've been in situations like that before. My position is to not give them any other reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna jump out like, I'm right, so fuck this, You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna cooperate, let you do your investigation.
I don't think that was his case. I don't think that's what he tried to do, though.
Just like you said, he shouldn't have got out the car, my nigga.
He shouldn't have, but motherfuckers do shit when they scared.
But you understand, like, you already admitted and owned why you fucking felt like, yo, and I'm getting followed right now.
When the lights came on, he was like, see, I knew it. Like, I knew that they was going to do this.
Sit the fuck down.
I agree.
So why'd you get out?
Killer, everybody acts different under stress. Remember, what's the name? Philando Castile.
Well, listen. If you was a nigga out there, bruh.
Killer. No, hold on.
Why the fuck you getting out of the car? You should know better, dog.
Remember when Philando Castile got shot, right? Yeah. and the girlfriend was in the car and she pulled out her phone. And she's just talking all calm to the officer, and everybody was like, why is she so calm? Why is this and why is that? This, that, and the third. And then this dude kind of did the opposite situation and hopped out the car and, you know what I mean, whatever. And then later he revealed that the reason why he did that is because he had a dash cam inside his car. So he was trying to get to the point in front of his car so that everybody or he or whatever could catch what it is on video, just in case something bad happened or whatever.
So you trying to set up them too then?
Kind of, yeah.
So you had an agenda.
I don't think that he necessarily had a well, he had an agenda. But he didn't have an agenda to get pulled over.
No, he didn't. But
you know what I'm saying? He didn't have an agenda to get racially profiled.
If you in a situation like I wish a nigga would, then you gonna get yourself caught in that situation.
I don't think it was a wish a nigga would situation though.
So why you have a dash cam if you and you want to get in front of the dash cam? Like
he always has a dash cam. It seems like it to me. He always has a dash cam. But I guess at the time he was just like, yo, trying to think like, yo, I don't know, like this shit is fucked up. Let me just, in case I die, let me get it on camera.
Yeah, you're gonna die if you get out of the fucking car, bruh. Like, don't get out the car. Like, yo, the other day I got pulled over. My headlights was broken.
I hold that thought.
Yeah.
Philando Castile didn't get out the car. Right. And that nigga got shot fucking dead. Passenger side shot dead. Not driver's side. Passenger side.
Right. That all right. So,
comply.
Yeah.
You still die.
And get out, you die. Get out, you get fucked up. Like,
it's like,
I mean, like I said, like
taking your chances.
But at the same time, like that, it's unfortunate. Dude died, but let's not say that. If I'm gonna play the odds, I'm gonna say stay in your vehicle is the safer decision.
I agree. Hang your hands out the window, something like that.
When I got pulled over, like I said, I got pulled over. First thing I did before I got pulled over, I reached into my dash. I got my registration. I got my license out.
I do the same shit.
And I had them both in each hands like this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Went and checked. Came back. Can I put these here? Okay. Officer said, "Go on your way. Let me go."
I agree with that 1,000%.
Right.
Everybody
if you have your registration for your carrying a concealed weapon, you said you take that too. Say you give it to them, and they respect that, man.
They do. But everybody is different. Everybody don't react the same in a situation. People get nervous, dude. People got anxiety issues. People got stress issues, mental issues,
man,
all kind of stuff going on.
There, man.
But what I'm saying is that it's easy for us to say that because I've gotten pulled over. And I think when I got pulled over, it was probably right after Philando Castile.
Yeah, where we out in time?
Oh, we had an hour.
Okay.
We rocking.
Yeah.
But it was like right around Philando Castile time or whatever the case is. And when I got pulled over, I did the same shit. I was like, you know what? I'm pulled over. Let me just go ahead and grab my registration real quick. The cop pulled up. I'm looking at the cop through my side view mirror. And he looked at me and I just went like this, hands up. And he was just like, okay. He took his hands off his gun at that point because he had his hands on his gun.
Yeah.
I understand that their job is a difficult job, whatever.
Yeah.
So he came over to the car and he asked me, and I think I didn't have my driver's license out yet at the time. And I said to him, I said, I have my driver's license in my left pocket. I said, is it okay that I take my license out?
Right.
He was like, it's fine. Just do it slowly. Yeah. Okay. Here you go. I ran my shit. At the end of the day, I didn't get no ticket.
Yeah.
So
same scenario, dude. I'm not saying, look, I'm not trying to be out here cooning, bro. I'm not.
Nah.
I understand, but this is not a situation. It's never a situation to try to prove that you're hard to a police officer. Don't try to prove that you're hard.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Don't try to prove like, man, why y'all fucking with me, dog? Don't do that.
I agree.
Don't do that.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Like they regular human beings just like you. They got a job to do just like you. But unfortunately, their job is a little stressful. You know what I'm saying? And there is some bitch ass motherfuckers there. We ain't not denying that. I acknowledge that. There's some bitch ass niggas that ain't supposed to be officers. But you know what I'm saying? But let's not give a bitch nigga the opportunity, because any bitch nigga could pull a trigger.
In this situation, right? Where these dudes jumped on this dude.
Yeah.
Do you think that they felt they was doing the right thing at that time?
No.
Hands in it.
One of those officers seemed like he was a responsible dude. He's like, hey, man, chill. Listen, young man, I don't want you to let you know you're on dash cam right now. I don't think he was talking to that young man. I thought he was talking to the rest of the officers there.
Maybe.
He's like yo. But we need to recognize that.
But then at the same time, I don't know if you, because I watched the entire thing. It's like a 40-minute video or whatever.
Okay, I didn't watch the entire thing.
So it's
I watched the like pretty much the minute and 30-second.
Okay, so after that now,
yeah.
One of the officers was talking to another officer and they telling him the story and shit. So he's talking and he's just like, yo, he was like, he lucky I ain't shoot his ass. You know, he's there saying this and that or whatever. Yeah. Like, he lucky I ain't shoot him.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking to myself, like, I kind of agree. He is lucky that you didn't shoot him. But at the same time, should that be your mentality? That you're lucky that I ain't shoot you? Yeah. He jumped out the car with his hands up.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So he's saying that he lucky I ain't shoot him. This, that, and the third. And it's like, I don't know, man. It gives the impression that you have supreme power. Because at the end of the day, if you did shoot him, technically you'd have been justified because
let's say
he wasn't supposed to get out of the car and you could prove that he wasn't following directions and all kind of shit. But people always feel to think about the fact that dudes be scared.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm all right.
Yeah.
But other people out there be scared to get into any kind of interaction with the cops because they see what happened to other people and whatever.
Yeah, I mean, like, look, all right, maybe that's what they need to do as officers, and you know what I'm saying? Like, they need to probably put out some ads like, yo, listen, here's the process we want you to go through when you're getting pulled over. Just like we said.
But everybody still ain't gonna follow that.
But is there any kind of education to give? Like, all right, look, everybody ain't, dog.
And
but do you want that young man that's just like this young man? He don't seem like a thug to me.
No.
You know what I'm saying? He seems like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll probably slap this nigga around a couple times. But, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, as somebody like that, I want, like, you know what I'm saying? Somebody that, you're a civilian out here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let's learn how to, you know what I'm saying, go about this situation right here.
Okay. On the flip side,
all
though,
right. Yeah.
The cops are here to protect us, right? With this now, same situation.
Yeah.
After the dude was just like, he lucky I ain't shoot him, this, that, and the third. They convening and they talking about the situation. And they say, okay, it came back that it was like the main dude talking. He's like, oh, it came back that it was his car is registered to whatever.
Yeah.
At that point, to me, I'm thinking, yo, we fucked up. We roughed this nigga up. We owe him an apology.
Yeah.
Let's apologize to him. Make a report about it. Say we fucked up. Move on about our way. Nah, that's not what they did. Well, we already done did everything. We got to charge him with something. So then they charge him with resisting arrest. So my thing is this. You pull the dude over, right?
That wasn't resisting arrest, I don't feel.
It's
five niggas trying to tackle one nigga. Exactly. He ain't gonna go down.
But at the same time, to me, resisting arrest should always be a secondary charge. You pulled him over, thinking that he stole a car.
Yeah.
You find out that he didn't steal a car.
Yeah.
So there's nothing to arrest him for
right.
at this point.
Yeah.
But now you arrest him for resisting arrest.
Yeah.
Well, what was you arresting him for? You wasn't arresting him because you found out that the car wasn't fucking stolen.
Right. So now this young man needs to get an attorney, and that's what it is.
He's in the process of suing or whatever because this happened in 2015, October 2015. Okay. The video didn't come out until just now.
Right.
So I'm guessing the lawsuit is probably either over or near the end or whatever the case is. But still, like, I don't know, man. Like, when I look at these officers or whatever, I think at the end of the day, a lot of them, they're basically the front line for the court system. Yeah. And basically what they're there for
I don't think so, man. That's too deep.
Nigga, this is what they're there for. They're there to...
I think that's too deep. I think people give officers too much credit because they're officers, man. I don't think man, these are like frat boys, man.
Officers are the front line of the court system. They're there for the purpose of bringing revenue to the court system. That's their only purpose. They're not there to serve and protect you. They want to bring in some money.
Right, but
that's
why
you got stupid motherfuckers hiding behind trees, dressed in fucking camouflage and shit, pointing lasers at you to get tickets and all kind of shit. They don't give a damn if you safe or not. They just want to make money for the courts.
Right, but
rack
what
up
I'm
them
saying,
tickets.
That's not that individual's decision.
But it's a group mentality that they all have.
No, bro, it's not a group mentality. That's what the job dictated to them.
Yes,
they said this is what you got to do,
and they train them to do it.
And but what I'm saying is, like we said on the last a couple podcasts ago, if this is my job, and this is how I get to keep my job, this is how I get to put food on my table, I'm gonna do it. Not because I'm thinking of it from a moral standpoint. My moral standpoint is just like we said before, my family first. You see what I'm saying?
But at the same time, man, like I said, with these officers, man, I feel like I guess they're supposed to be trained, or they are trained to de-escalate situations, and they never do.
Never do because...
Let me not say never, because it's millions of traffic stops that happen in the United States on a daily basis, and everybody ain't getting shot. So let me not say that. Let me not disrespect them as a whole. But that percentage needs to be called out, man. These dudes,
absolutely,
they need
you absolutely right.
But I think they need to be called out by their colleagues, not by me and you, and by the rest of the citizens.
Great point.
They need to be called out by the people that they work with. Like, yo,
great point.
This nigga been pulling over nothing but black people for the past
great point.
10 fucking weeks.
Great point.
This dude been harassing Hispanics.
Great point.
This dude been doing this. This dude been doing that. He been filing illegal reports. Somebody knows that they doing that shit.
And
they need to get called out on it.
Yeah, man. I mean, you're right. There gotta be more accountability held within the ranks and held within, I'm saying, the job. So yeah, you're right. I'm not gonna go try to combat that. You know what I'm saying? You're right.
Well, shit, man. I know we kind of getting close to the time or whatever, but did you see Russell Westbrook travel the other day?
I saw it. It's funny. It's funny as shit, but like, I give a lot of props to that ref, Brad. I do, Brad. I do. No, you're laughing, bro, but I give a lot of props to that ref.
Why?
Because if I was a ref, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, go ahead, nigga, dribble the ball. Go ahead, nigga, dribble the ball. Like, go ahead. Like, there was nobody guarding you. It was an inbound pass. You gonna set up the play. Everybody's past half court at this point. Like, go ahead, my nigga. Like, I be watching some of the games. I'm like, damn, this ref is really doing his job like a motherfucker right now. Because, it was a travel like a motherfucker, right? Yeah, he did take like he was walking like he forgot he was playing basketball.
Nigga was walking with like an old lady with a purse.
Yeah,
he just had that shit in his hand, just like
Took like 6 steps. Was like, all right. And he was like, what the fuck? Yeah. Oh, okay. Like I got to think like he recognized like, oh shit, I did take like 100 steps just now. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he did forget he was playing the game, but I give a lot of props to that ref, man, because like
Russell was walking home on that.
Had I been a because like
he was taking his ball off the court.
Like I feel like a travel
this game.
Like I would have called a travel like if he did that, like, you know what I'm saying, going towards the rim, right? You know what I'm saying? He's like like the LeBron James shit.
Yeah.
Like, no, nigga, fuck that bullshit, nigga, get out of here with that. But I'm like, yo, that play down there wasn't affecting nobody. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know, but like that's how I be watching the game sometimes. I'll be like, oh shit, that nigga just took like 20 steps.
You know what he did? You know, like you play a ball on the court or whatever, and somehow the ball goes to the end of the like, say you playing half court, and the ball goes all the way to the other end, and it go out of bounds.
Yeah.
And you that one nigga that run all the way down the court to go get it.
Yeah.
And you just bring that shit back, and you take your sweet time. Like, yo, since I went and got the ball, I'm gonna take my sweet time and come on the court.
Yeah.
And
y'all niggas gonna get it
exactly. And niggas holding their hands up like, throw it to me from the other side of the court, and you just walking leisurely back over to check that shit up. He was walking like, yo,
that's true.
Nigga, check this ball up, like, like get KD to come to the top of the key and check this shit
up. Yeah, man. Nah, I'll fuck with that. That's true, man. Yo. Like I said, I give props to the ref for calling it, my nigga, because it was like, nigga, you recognize, nigga, you get millions for this shit, nigga. Just sit your ass down with this bullshit. But like at the same time, like when I watch the NBA, I see shit like that all the fucking time, bro.
Yo,
I see shit like all the time.
James Harden and LeBron is the top dudes traveling. When it comes to traveling.
Yeah, they travel hard, bro. Yeah, they travel hard, man. LeBron be traveling, but that's what I'm saying. Like, if I'm feeling like, yo, I don't want to slow. Like, I guess I'm looking at it as a fan. I'm like, let's not slow the game down with this bullshit. Like, who's he affecting with that? He's not like he's scoring because he just did that. True. Or whatever. He got like an upper hand because he just, you know what I'm saying, did that.
True.
You know what I mean? So,
who you got going to the Super Bowl, bro?
For some reason, I want to see the Hawks and fucking the Pats, man.
Hawks and the Pats.
Yeah.
So you got who? The Pats play the Steelers.
I think they
play the Steelers.
Yeah,
and then the Hawks play Green Bay.
No, I thought,
or is it the other way around?
Let's go. All right, go ahead, talk, man.
I don't know. I'm looking at it. I definitely don't want to see the Patriots in the Super Bowl because
you're going to.
I'm just tired of seeing Tom Brady there. I don't know, man, and I don't really follow football that hard because it just wasn't a sport that I watched growing up. So a lot of the times with me, I don't really start watching football until towards the end of the season.
Yeah, that's the same here.
Or like, you know what I'm saying, right around playoff times.
But once my team gets out of it, like I'm kind of like, who has the most black people on their squad? All right.
Well, I ain't even got no team. So a lot of the time they'll just root for the black quarterback.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I be like, Cam playing, okay, I want to know
people on their squad.
Russell Wilson playing, okay, I want to know.
So it's Green Bay, Atlanta, and Pittsburgh, New England.
Yeah.
So like I want to see Atlanta beat Green Bay, and I want to see New England beat Pittsburgh, and I want to see Atlanta versus Pittsburgh. I mean New England, and I want to see Atlanta come out on top. Julio Jones is go, man.
The way I look at it like this: if the Pats go, I want to see Aaron Rodgers go, and I want Aaron Rodgers to beat Tom Brady.
Yeah,
that's what I want. If the Pats go,
yeah.
So whoever played first,
I feel like Aaron Rodgers is less racist than Tom Brady is. Tom Brady seems like a racist motherfucker.
He does.
Yes, he does.
But
he supported Trump. He supports Trump.
Yeah, he a Trump supporter. 100%.
He's a Trump supporter, man. Like, Tom Brady seems like
he don't like to talk about it though. But we see you, fam.
Yeah, we see you.
But yeah, if whoever plays first, I don't know who plays tomorrow or Sunday or whatever. If the Pats win their game, I want Green Bay to win their game. But at the same time, I don't necessarily want to see the Steelers versus Atlanta. So I want to see Aaron Rodgers versus Tom Brady.
Why?
And I want the Green Bay Packers. I got Green Bay Packers winning the Super Bowl. Fuck it. That's my pick.
Cool. I got Atlanta Hawks win. You know what I'm saying? Win it.
You think they're gonna beat Green Bay?
Falcon. I was like Hawks. Falcon. Winning it. But I really honestly don't. I'm going off hope.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But I honestly don't see them beating out Green Bay.
Okay.
But yeah, man, like, why is it such a shoe-in every year for fucking Patriots though?
Yo, man, they got they formula down.
Because I look at football as a sport that it should be any teams.
It should be. It definitely should be.
How is it that this team right here? Because it looked like, and like that's why I would kind of respect the football. Like it seemed like it could be any team's game, but it seems like when it comes down to it, it's always the Patriots, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why is that? You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
like, they got Tom Brady as their quarterback, but they doing it with like rookie players. They doing it with like, you know what I'm saying? Anybody.
Going back to the NBA, you seen, the All-Star, the All-Star picks are out.
Yeah.
And Russell Westbrook, who's probably the leading MVP behind Harden, or him and Harden is 1 and 2.
Yeah.
He coming off the bench. You know that, right?
Oh shit! I didn't know that. And if I was him, I'll boycott. I wouldn't go.
I wouldn't go either. But what happens is, I don't know if the fans choose the starting five. I don't know if it's still that.
No. I thought it was like as far as I understand, it was like, you know what I'm saying, the commentators, like people that's really involved in the NBA.
At first,
that decide the starters, and everybody else decides everybody else.
As far as I remember, it was always the fans that chose the starters. So it was a fan chose the starters, and then everybody else.
So who they got started?
The starters are Curry, Durant, James Harden, Kawhi Leonard, and I forgot the last person. So to me, Kawhi Leonard need to sit the fuck down.
Yeah.
And Russell Westbrook need to be in his position. But
yeah.
I guess Kawhi Leonard is a small forward.
Yeah, yeah.
So I guess that would justify him being in that position or whatever. But Marshawn Lynch put out a tweet and he said Russell Wilson not starting in the Super Bowl. Not starting in the All-Star game is like
me not going in the.
It's like not running the ball with such and such amount of seconds left with 1 yard to go in this Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So I just found that shit hilarious that nigga will put out that tweet. Yeah, but all right.
So who's the starting point guards right now? And let me see. Let me look it up. Who's the starting point guards? I really honestly, Bootleg Kid podcast fans. I'm sorry, I didn't look at it. So,
what for both teams or?
I'm saying for the West right now. Who's the starting point guard?
Point guard Curry.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so I mean, what then? I mean, are you gonna start Westbrook over Curry?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. You don't think Westbrook better than Curry?
Yeah, I think he's more exciting.
You don't see the numbers that Westbrook putting up this year?
I know. Yeah, you're right. That's true. That's true. I mean,
somebody got to sit down, dude. Somebody.
I know. And
it's not. It can't be James Harden.
But Curry?
Yes.
But I'm saying they playing the same position though.
Okay. Curry need to sit the fuck down. Take this L, nigga.
Curry need to come off the bench. Like you see Curry coming off the bench.
He need to.
Okay.
Like I said, I think it's a popular vote. Yeah. For the starting five. That's one of the reasons why I'm thinking it's a popular vote because I mean, I don't know. I don't know if Kawhi Leonard is more popular than Westbrook. I doubt it. Kawhi Leonard ain't got no commercials. Westbrook got commercials.
I mean, because
he all over the Jordan brand, this, that, and the third.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But if we're looking at the All-Star game, right? So it's a free for all out there. So it's not it's not really that all that organized. So
not really, no.
So we don't need Westbrook being the starting point guard then.
He's one of the top two best players in the league this year though.
I know, but still, like we're gonna consider starter like it's one game, my nigga.
I know.
Okay, it's one game. The starter is just when they fucking announce the team, you're the starter. You get to run out and you get to play, but you can get called to the bench fucking 30 seconds in.
That's true.
And it doesn't matter who else is in because everybody gets to do their thing.
It's about respect. So, it's about respect and what you're doing.
All right, so if we're going to go by respect, okay, I agree that Russell Westbrook is a more exciting player to watch. He's my favorite to watch. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? As far as excitement goes. But, like, if you're voting for the team, for your coach to win, like, you know what I'm saying, who's going to put up them buckets for you?
Westbrook.
You think Westbrook is putting up more buckets than Steph Curry?
Yes.
Yeah?
He is.
Oh, shit.
Man, it's averaging damn near triple-double this season.
Yeah.
He averaging like damn near 30 points or something.
Yeah.
10 rebounds, 10 assists. The only person this season right now that you could say is playing better than Westbrook is James Harden. Them the two best players in the league right now.
Yeah.
As far as numbers goes, as far as what they're doing for their team or whatever, those are the guys.
But like I said, man, all right, cool. He's there. I venture to bet that I'll put my money on it that Westbrook is going to get MVP.
Of the game?
Yeah. Because he tried to go off last year. But now that Durant and that whole dynamics of that shit, and I think he's going to go fucking savage mode.
That's another thing too. Yeah. Like I'm looking at that and I'm saying, how is that going to go over? Because him and Durant got beef with Durant. He ain't cool with Durant.
And they on the same team.
And they on the same
That's
squad.
What I'm saying.
Like I don't see them.
I don't see him passing the ball to his ass.
Hell no.
I'm gonna be looking for that. Like, let's see if he passes the ball. I don't see him passing the ball to his ass. And I see, like I said, I think Westbrook is gonna go for it. And
I think the coach need to be aware of that. I think the coach needs to not put them on the court at the same time.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But like I think Westbrook is gonna go for it, bro. And he tried to go for it last year. I remember watching that, and he was trying to go for it. Yeah. I think he's gonna go ham out there. I think with the All-Star game, dude, starter or not starter, it's about who's going ham. Is gonna stay in the game. So once they see you heating up, even your own teammates is like, all right, my nigga about to get it. You know what I'm saying? So they start feeding you, and you know what I'm saying? It's not till like the last 4 minutes they actually start playing real ball. That's about it. You know what I'm saying? So whoever putting up the most buckets, you know what I'm saying, stay on the court. And I think Westbrook is gonna go out there and he's gonna try to put up in back. And he likes being an underdog, so yeah, let's keep him there.
All right.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Well,
what else you got, Dub? We ain't got nothing else?
Not really, man.
Okay.
I'm looking. I think we pretty much covered everything that we need to cover.
Well, I think it was a good podcast, man.
I think it was too.
Yeah, dope, man.
Definitely.
Bootleg Cable Podcast, nigga. We out here repping, man. Y'all see us, man.
For real.
You know what I'm saying? Act like y'all know us, man.
Hey, man, once again, man, like we said on the last time, y'all subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Follow us on all the social media, Facebook, Instagram.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? Bootleg Cable Podcast everywhere. Just type that shit in Google and it'll pop up. Bootleg Cable Podcast. Man.
Yeah, there it is. Bootleg Cable Podcast, man. I don't like to beg, but I will beg, man, because I really believe in this. I believe in us, and I believe if y'all give us the opportunity, we will impress y'all. So I'm talking to the fans that do listen to the podcast. Hey, listen, you listen to the podcast.
Share it. That's it.
Let's go ahead and share it, man.
Share it.
Share it, man.
Say it, like you holler at your homeboy, your family member. Yo, check this out, man.
Check it out, man. And
real talk.
Comment, man. Become a part of the conversation. Yeah. Just say something. Like if you don't agree with something that we said on this podcast, we're not gonna alienate you from talking or speaking your mind and speaking your opinion. Become a part of the conversation.
My boy Kent commented last week, man. He was saying about
I seen on YouTube.
About the check shit.
Yeah. We need to change that out, man. We gotta change that out, man. So like I said, man, please go ahead and comment, you know what I'm saying, on any of the outlets, whether it be YouTube, whether it be Instagram, whether it be on Facebook, whatever. Go ahead, man. Comment, man.
Yeah. Stop. If you rocking with us, let us know you rocking with us.
Stop being afraid to speak your mind, folks. Let's go ahead, man. Become a part of the conversation. Let's go ahead and start that.
All right.
So how we say it?
Bootleg Cable Podcast.
If you can't spell that,
something wrong with your ass.
And we out.